Oh, hello. Good evening. Welcome back, guys. Welcome. Um, welcome back to Wano. All right. Why are relationship hard these days? Why are relationship hard these days? In a world, or you can say in today's modern society, relationships are often perceived as more challenging than ever before. In a world where technology con- connects us than ever before, why do relationships seems to be more harder these days? There are various factors contributing to this. So we want to look into it this evening. You understand? And I will need you guys' help. All right. So the number, the number is going to be on the screen. It's there +447449823876. That is the number to call. So, like I said, we're going to be looking into the various factors that contribute to the problems or hardship in relationship, all those things that bring trouble, things that destroy relationship. You understand? Looking at the difficulties that faced in maintaining and fulfilling a healthy relationship. That's what we're going to be looking at this evening. Okay. Welcome, guys. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. What are those factors? What are those factors? Things that you said that these are the things that destroy relationship. These things that kills relationship. Okay, like I said earlier, in society, look at the world today. There's a lot of things. Technology has even like connected us more than ever before because technology, people are like relating to people, they're connecting to people far and wide. People from different geographical locations. You can just connect to anybody from anywhere, from Africa to America, from America to Australia, from Australia to Europe. You just connect through social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, so many platforms that people are connecting to each other. But why is it? It seems as if maybe it's getting harder. Relationship is getting harder these days. It's getting hard to keep a relationship. It's getting hard to even find someone that you like, you can call, someone that you can connect with emotionally, something like that. It's getting harder. Why is it like that? Okay. And that's what we're discussing. Like I said to you, they I will need your help. I will need your assistance because I would like you to call in or you can put on the comment section. What do you think? What are those things that those factors that contribute to all these difficulties we are talking about, the challenges that people are facing in their relationship? What are those things that makes relationship hard? What are those things that destroy relationships? You understand? So that's what we discussing. I would like you to call in. I would like you to connect now. Okay. The line is open. The line is free. Call one on now on +44 744 982 3876. Call now. The line is free. What are those things? The factors that contribute to complexity and difficulties in maintaining healthy and fulfilling relationships. What are those factors? I would like you to call me or put on the comment section. I'll read them out. Okay. One of them you can say is a changing social dynamics. Changes in social dynamics. Like I said earlier, social media. Look at social media. Okay. You see everywhere, everyone, everybody want to connect. Everybody want to connect to the extent that there are many of them. Social media. You understand? We're talking about the use of technology. your phones, your iPad, talking about maybe your laptop. Understand? Social media, individuals are constantly exposed to what? Married married influences that impact their what? Relationship every day on a daily basis. Individuals, even you that are looking at me at the moment, you look at your phone, the same. That it's keep on popping up. You go to Facebook, you see them dating site, different kind of distractions that come in. You understand? You want to connect. You take a picture, put pictures on your Instagram. You see someone that you don't know, they will start commenting on the pictures. They want to you know what I mean? Telling you that you're beautiful, you're handsome. They trying to hype you a little bit. There's always influences from social media, and most of those influences they have an impact in your relationship. You understand? So the pressure to present a perfect image, that pressure for you to show yourself that you belong, show yourself that you're one of those people, that what's happening. You understand? That pressure is affecting every day. You want to present a perfect image online. You're comparing yourself with others. The prevalence of dating apps have all altered the way people approach and perceive what? Their relationship. Do you understand? And it's what's going on. It's what's happening. I get it. So, what do you think? Put it on the comment section. Let me know. I'm talking about social media, the changing dynamics in dating. Remember those days, when our forefathers, let's just put their forefathers, you can say our parents in their days, there weren't any social media. They see a woman that they like, they will approach the woman. They will talk to the woman and talk to the woman. If there's a man, they will talk to the man. And those days, like I remember, there's a video I did about this as well. You see that women those days, they were reserved. Some of them, they were they were shy. When you're talking to some of them, they will not even look at you in the face. Instead of looking into your eyes, because they are shy. Some of them were reserved those days. Do you get understand what I mean? And if you look at it, the way their relationship were going, the way they handle their relationships, the way they manage their relationships, they were staying long. Even if they haven't maybe having issues in their relationship or domestic violence or so on, it used to happen those days, but they still stay for a while. You understand? But these days is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. We're talking about the changing social dynamics of the influences from social media, the influences from I'm talking about seriously, that was the reason why I started with social media first. The influences that comes with social media is enormous. I'm talking about your phone. You have your phone with you 24/7. You have it there. Anytime you open it, you're connecting with people, connecting with your friends, your classmates, and all that. People want to talk to you. They want to chat with you. They want to chat you up and all that. Yes, and it's affecting a lot of relationships. Most times, maybe you and your partner or the person you're in a relationship with, they might not like you being in social media. They will not like to, what is happening around you. And you may be taking pictures, putting it out there. As you put in those pictures, that person might be someone else. Maybe just be like, how it is, telling you that you're okay, you're nice and all that. They just want to give you that compliment. But the other person might not like it. As that person doesn't like it, bring conflict, bring issues in that relationship. And many people have lost their friends, they lost their partners, they even lost their husband or their wife through social media influences. Do you understand what I mean? And it brings problems, bring trouble to many families, many relationships. Talking about changing social dynamics, which social media is one of them. Technology, influences, and all that. That is it. Okay. Like I said, the line is open. Call me or send a comment. I'll read them out. Once it's connected to what we're discussing, I'll read them out. Okay? That is it. What about high expectations? High expectations in a relationship, high expectations. We are talking about why are relationship hard these days. Okay, because we already pointed on social media. Point on social media. Everybody want to look good, want to look nice, you want to present yourself to others. Some people are even going to the extent of showing what they are not. They're trying to portray themselves as rich. They try to portray themselves as even like you can see some people that even taking other people's pictures, taking other people's cars to take a picture, houses they're claiming that is theirs and all that, just to because they want to belong. I'm talking about social media. Now, what about high expectations? Because once you start trying to influence other people or trying to be what you're not because of the influence that coming from social media, then you're putting that expectation on yourself. There will be high expectation from people around you. They will become like looking at you somehow. Do you understand? Now we're talking about high expectation in your relationship. Because he said that in a relationship, in a society where instant gratification prevalent, many people expect their partner to fulfill all their needs and desires. Okay, so now the expectation that you put on yourself, the expectations that you show that's what you are, the person that you meet. Let's just for example, you meet a lady that you want, you like this lady, you approach this lady, maybe you chat her up on WhatsApp, or you chat her up on Instagram, or you chat her up on Facebook. So the first thing they normally do, they will go to your profile or they go to your bio. They want to do what? Do some research, check on you. They will check the pictures that you go, they check the kind of people you follow, their followers, or they check their friends and all that. So once they get there, they will start looking at your pictures, looking at all the things that like how you make, because some people, all their daily activities is on their profile. They will just, if they wake up in the morning, they take pictures. If they go out to eat, they take pictures. Everything is there. So someone can just go there and do research about that. Without knowing, maybe it's not the right you. Do you understand? So once they accept, they look at you, they see the pictures, the cars that you took, all of that, the restaurant that you normally go to eat, everything, they will assume that you're in one, they will assume that you're up there. The class they will put you up is based on what they see. So the expectation is going to come with what they see, the profiling. The expectation will come with it. Do you understand? So once you portray yourself as someone that up to something, you are one of the elite in the society. So the kind of people that will come for you as well is going to be people that are coming based on the profiling. So this lady might see you, believing that you're one of those guys. And then they come around. And based on what you portray yourself, you have to live up to the expectation. So your first date, where you're going to take the girl to, determines how the relationship is going to go. So most times you normally take them to fancy restaurant and all that. Okay? So because of that, many people will expect that you're going to carry on with that. You need to live up to that expectation. And when you do that first time, second time, third time, for instance, some people might even like they're coming around, they're changing cars. Maybe they will coming out borrowing cars or how many cars, depends on your level. And then the expectation of the lady is going to be the same way. So once they come in, they will assume that you are up to the task. So which means you will continue doing that in that relationship. You understand? So after, for example, you guys been together, maybe get married or you just decided to live together. You understand? Because these days many people they are afraid of getting married. So they decide maybe just to live together and start having kids. And she will expect you to continue doing that. Which at the end of the day, it was not you. You were just trying to do what? To live up to the expectation, live up to the hype based on the influences of social media and the influences of people around you. Then the expectation will come in. And which, if you cannot keep up to the expectation, what do you think is going to happen? There will be a problem. There will be issues in that relationship because she will find out who you are. She will know you. When she stay with you 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, even to the 6 months, then she will find out who you are, the real you. And that's where issues will start coming in that relationship. And that's where you see that they start doubting what you told them, and it becomes like as if maybe you're a liar. Do you understand what I mean? That is one of the issues that bring problem in relationship, and one of the things that destroy relationship. High expectations. And high expectations bring a lot of things. Brings a lot of things in that relationship. Do you understand? So I don't know. Like I said, the line is open. Call me. I would like to hear your own opinion or your thoughts about what we are discussing. Okay? With asking why our relationship hard these days. What are those things? What those factors that contribute to the complexity and difficulties that people facing now in their relationship, they are facing on a daily basis? You understand? Just to maintain a healthy and fulfilling relationship, it's getting hard. So, what are the challenges? Do you understand? That's what we're discussing. Okay? Then that will bring us to under what we call about lack of commitment. Lack of commitment. There's a lot of people, like even as you're looking at me these days, you're gonna ask someone, okay, what's going on? They will tell you that they don't have time for any commitment in relationship because they don't really care about that. They don't care. They don't want to commit in any relationship. They don't want to get married. They want to even to stay in a long time relationship because they believe that is very hard. And also depends on what we discussed earlier. The high expectation and all of that. The social media hype, all of them will relate to what you are. This one with the lack of commitment because once you hype yourself, once you put yourself in the level that you know that you cannot keep up to, all you want to do is just to get into that relationship and get out immediately before that person will find out who you really are, all the lies that you tell, all the everything before they'll find out you're already gone. You jump out of that relationship. So because of that, you see that many people they don't commit anymore. They don't like to commit in a relationship. Let's just say, for example, you understand you met this lady online, you see her, she's beautiful. You look at the picture and everything. You want to go out with this lady, and you send messages and all that. Okay, like I said earlier, what do you think most of them do? They will go to check on you, check your profile, check your pictures and everything. They will assume. You get me? And the first line of the message and everything, they will help you straight away. Okay, that they've seen everything. All right, you asking them, okay, you want to go out with a date or something. They will ask you where you want to take them to. That's the expectation is coming immediately. You understand? So you will have to keep up to that. Do you understand? So now once everything started and you're taking her out and everything, what do you think is going to happen? Because you lied at the beginning, you just want to get in there. Whatever you think that you want to take her from that relationship, take it and just run away before the person open their eyes or find out what is really happening. You're gone. So many people don't like to commit to a relationship. Also, because of issues we're talking about, trauma some people had in their past relationships. Okay, some of them they don't want to commit. They don't want to even like to commit to the relationship. If you have you dated someone before and you put in all the effort, you put in 100%, you try to commit, you have this person, you try to support them in every angle, emotionally, physically, going finances, everything. You supported this person with hope maybe that this relationship is going to last for a while. At the end of the day, they disappointed you, maybe through um, cheating or some other ways, become like, they just betray you. So what do you think is going to happen? You're not going to trust anybody again. The next relationship, the other person that is going to meet the next time is going to be the one that will bear the consequences of all that, all those hurt and all those heartbreak and betrayal. You will not like to commit. You will not like to even put yourself in that shoe again, that someone going to break your heart again or someone going to like take advantage of you. And that is one of the things that are happening, that people, we see them, they lack that of, that commitment in a relationship. They lack that commitment. Okay. Many struggle with committing fully to a relationship. Fear of lose of freedom and autonomy. Some people, they're afraid of losing their freedom. They don't want someone like, just like, to put them in a bag. Start asking them, where are you going? When are you coming back? Try to monitor their ways, they're going in and out. So some people are afraid of that. They don't want anybody, like, to curtail their freedom. So because of that, they will never commit to any relationship. And you see that because of this lack of commitment, it can hinder stability in any relationship. It can hinder the growth of that relationship. You understand? We're discussing why are relationship hard these days? Why are relationship hard these days? Why are people struggling in relationship? Why are people struggling in relationship these days? That's the topic of what we're discussing this. Okay. What about talk about communication challenges? Communication challenges. Because if you cannot communicate, if you cannot express yourself, if you cannot tell whoever that you are in relationship with what is bothering you, things that you're going through, if you cannot express yourself, how would the person know how you're feeling? How would the person know how you're feeling? You understand? When you're in a relationship with someone and you're assuming that they know everything, you'll be moody, they're looking at you, what is happening? Your your demeanor, your character keep changing like British weather. You don't know when it's raining, you don't know when it's going to be sunny. In the morning you're laughing with them. Before you come out in the afternoon, you're changing again. They don't know. You are just like moody, you're changing your front of your face. What is happening? I'm gonna ask you what's going on. Are you okay? He said you are okay. But looking at you, you're not okay. You cannot say what is wrong. You're angry for no reason. And you're thinking, expecting the other person to figure out what is the problem. They cannot, how would they figure out what's the problem? They are not mind readers, they're not magicians. Even some magicians, sometimes they wonder. So that's where communication is important. So if someone offended, even you're in a relationship with someone, if offended you, your partner offended you, your girlfriend or boyfriend offended you, and then instead of you to confront them or talk to them, let them know, listen, I didn't understand why did he do that? I didn't understand that. I didn't like it. Then they will say, what was that? Then he explain what they did wrong. Probably they will apologize. Or maybe you guys could sorry out. Then instead of approaching or telling the person what was the problem, then what do? You keep to yourself. You just get angry and just like keep to yourself there. You keep without talking to the person, without letting the person know what is bothering you and all that. And you just find your face, keep malice for a couple of days and all that. You don't talk to the person. What's going on? What is the problem? You understand? Because effective communication is crucial for any relationship to thrive, any relationship to go forward. You need to communicate effectively, seriously. You know, because in this fast-paced world, the society we live now, communication has become more challenging. Has become more challenging because some people now they will stay on their phone for a couple of hours. They can stay on their phone for hours without talking to you, without even looking at your face. So the time they will need to communicate with you, relate with you, they will use that time to stay on the phone. They stay on their social media apps. They stay doing some other things. And you see that they will be distracted. They'll be distracted, and that can lead to misunderstanding. You see that you don't have that quality time together to talk. You can't spend together again to chat. You can't spend together again to even to have those things that those maybe to watch movies together, to like read books together, to talk. It become difficult. Lack of quality time together. You don't have it anymore. So that is one of the things that people are passing through today. Many relationships. Okay, and that was the reason why I pointed social media at the beginning, because it's all related to whatever is happening. Okay, you see someone is going to be on their phone for 4 hours, 5 hours without even know what they are doing. They're strolling on TikTok. From TikTok, they go to YouTube. From YouTube, they go to Facebook. From Facebook, they will go to Instagram. From Instagram, they will go keep on going different places. They come back again without even knowing how long they've been on their phone. And you are there. Some you see that they even affecting their kids as well, because they will not even have time to help their kids in their homework and all that, because they are always on their phone. They're always on their social media. They're always there. And it's affecting a lot of homes, a lot of families, a lot of relationships are going through this difficulty in truly connecting on a deeper level. It's no more there. It's not that these people having that difficulty. They cannot connect in deeper level. They cannot even like have that emotional connection anymore, because social media have taken all that. Social media have taken all that. See everyone. They got their phones. See some people even at the moment, even as they're walking on the street, they're on their phone. Some even before they cross the road, they don't even know that they're already close to the road. The only thing that will stop them is when the cars honk on them, then they will stop. And even after that, they will still go on their social media. You understand? It's affecting a lot of relationships. It's affecting a lot of homes. Why are relationships hard these days? These are the things that we're talking about. These are the things that are affecting relationship. Why am I staying much on these communication challenges? Because communication is vital in anything that you do, let alone relationship. You need to communicate. If you don't communicate, if you don't know how to communicate, if you don't know how to pass a message, if you don't know how to relate to someone that you are in a relationship with, it will affect you in every area of your life. You understand that? It will affect you. To the extent these days, some people, you see them, what they do, instead of talking to you directly, they will send message. They will send the message on WhatsApp, just like do that, because they cannot talk to you directly anymore, because they lost that communication confidence, that someone that you're in a relationship with, because they cannot communicate effectively. It's either when you're talking with them, you guys gonna end up fighting, or you're gonna chat with them, you guys gonna be like, there's no understanding because of what? Communication challenges. You cannot blame only social media, because we have choices in life. You can control. You can control yourself. You have the right to control yourself. You have the right to choose what you can do and what you want to do and how you're going to do it. You understand? So for you to be in a relationship with someone, is your choice. You made the choice to be with this person. So when you are with this person in the relationship, so why can't you at least put in effort to make that relationship work, instead of blaming or trying to find something to blame? And everyone is just like blaming social media. You understand? And many people are not even like they are not taking even they don't want to take any blame. You know what I mean? Hello, welcome. Good evening.
Evening. Yes, I want to make a contribution
All right, go on.
on the topic. Yeah, I love the topic so much. A lot of people are into relationship, and a lot of relationship are breaking these days.
Yeah.
What I see that can ruin a relationship, some relationship can lead to marriage.
Mm-hmm.
I think you know.
Yeah.
So, when you are in a relationship that leads to marriage, one will set a goal or the things or the qualities you need in a woman,
Yeah.
in a man. Understand?
Okay.
In any relationship, like you were emphasizing on communication. Communication is good because when you don't communicate, any distance relationship can never work somehow. Understand?
Yeah.
But a relationship that has a close when you have a next relationship,
Mhm.
what matters there is all you know,
Yeah.
like assuming that relationship and I see a lady I love to take her when there is no trust, that relationship will not go well.
Yeah.
Now, maybe if I want to monitor that relationship, know that know that I will not place her on a test. When I find out that if not trustworthy, if the one that can lie or even a lie,
Yeah.
that I will not lax that relationship because she's living a fake life. Understand?
Yeah.
She's not trustworthy. So those ones can lead to ruin a relationship when there is no adequate trust.
Mhm.
Thing is friend. Friend can trust you.
Yeah.
When you associate with ones, maybe all they know is just to come in, let's go to town, let's you don't have sense of belonging, sense of coming along.
Mhm.
A relationship that wants to lead to marriage, if you have a bad friend or keep friends, that relationship cannot go well.
Yeah.
Another thing, another thing is when you love someone in a relationship and that person will cheat on you. Cheating. Cheating can equally ruin a relationship.
Mhm.
Not it's fine with your friend or your man.
Yeah.
You are connected. You jump from one man to these things can ruin relationship. And the thing that when you want a relationship with this
Okay. Yeah. So
um,
yeah, yeah. Especially when you point about you just when you're talking about friends, bad friends, and but the thing is that
sorry, I'm on the road.
okay.
That's
So
why.
yeah, the thing is most times it's not many people don't like to take responsibility of anything. You understand? Because you have friends. Friends does not mean that you have to allow your friends to influence you. You understand? And people sometimes you see that they will just conclude that their friends influence and all that. If you are if you get into that stage or get into the age of having a relationship with someone or having them start dating and all that, you understand? So you can see that you still you're supposed to have your own mind. You're supposed to have a mind of your own. You're supposed to make decisions. You're supposed to know what to do. So even if you have friends, you shouldn't just like say, okay, your friends are influencing what you are doing. Friends are influencing how you're living your life, influencing you. You're supposed to have the mind of your own. Know when to say yes and when to say no. Do you understand? So when someone, if you're a woman and if you're a man that someone can influence or someone can control, you understand that that shows that you are weak. That shows that you are. That shows that you're weak. Okay, so I was
Hello?
just yeah, hello. I was just trying to round up on what you just said. You understand? So okay, okay, so that is it. So if you don't have your mind of your own, that means you're a weak person. You need to make decisions. You shouldn't allow other people to control you. You shouldn't allow other people to like, tell you what to do and all that. Do you understand? So I get me. Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello. Yes. Do you still have a do you have a still have a do you still have something to contribute on that? I was just trying to analyze what you just said. Okay. All right. Thank you for your call. Thank you. I appreciate it. Right. So what he said, I picked on when the influence from friends, when you allow your friends to influence you, when you allow your friends to like maybe, influence you on in your relationship, that is not an excuse because as a man or as a lady, that you're at that age where you can start dating. That means you can make decisions. You can take responsibilities of your actions. You can take responsibilities of whatever that is come out of that relationship. So when you start claiming or believing that, telling that maybe allowing your friends, allowing people around you to influence you on what you're doing and all that, that means you are a weak person. You're not ready to be in a relationship. You understand? And that is the reason why many people see that these days they hardly take responsibility for anything. They hardly take responsibility for their actions and all that. Because of what? They don't have the mind of their own. They don't have the mind of their own. They're looking at social media. Social media is influencing them. Their friends influencing them. People around them influencing them. You can see someone that you just meet someone today, someone that you don't know. Immediately you count that person as your friend. You keep making friends, different kind of friends every day. And you don't have the mind of your own. And you're allowing those people to to control you, to influence you. That means you're a weak person. You are not ready for a relationship. Do you understand what I mean? So if it destroys your relationship, it's not your friends, it's you because you're supposed to take responsibility. You're supposed to know that this is your relationship and you're supposed to protect that relationship from anything. But these days, what are we saying? That's what's going on. And this is appalling that is happening. You understand? Lack of responsibility. People are not taking responsibility. Okay. And then he mentioned that I think he mentioned cheating, something like that. That you're in a relationship with someone and someone is trying to like cheat on you and all that, which brings trust as well. He's going to lose that trust. There won't be trust anymore. You understand? Those things to destroy relationship, kills relationship. Okay, when you don't trust someone. Okay, because trust is end according to nature. Trust is end. You have to end that trust. And if you break someone trust or someone who will try to do something that will make that person to like, lack trust, just to like stop trusting you, it's very hard to end that trust back. It's difficult because of what? If you maybe you lied or something, you tell the person that you're going somewhere, at the end of the day, it's not where you're going. And they find out that it's not where you're going. And you see some people, then they will, because of you lied that first time, they will not trust you. They will start like monitoring what your movement, they're monitoring what you're saying, they're monitoring your phones. They want because now they're losing trust. They don't trust you. They don't trust what you say because of what? What you are the one that through your behavior, through your character, you just allow them to do what to start doubting you. The trust they have on you. Do you understand? Because you give them that privilege. That is the problem. That is the problem. And trust and cheating, all of that destroy relationship, kills relationship like crazy. You understand? It kills relationship like crazy. You know, kills relationship like crazy. Okay, so we're talking about what are those things that ruin relationships. What are those things that you can say that they destroy relationships? You are in a relationship and this relationship is going rosy, everything is going fine, and you're enjoying your relationship. Then and all these things starting happening. Or maybe you have a friend or someone, a brother or sister that are in a relationship and you know that their relationship, they're struggling so hard because of what? That's what we're asking. What is that problem that they start having that ruin that relationship, that make that relationship that for them to now to start struggling? Okay? They're struggling in that relationship. There's no more harmony in that relationship anymore. What are those things that kills relationship? What are those things that you see? You can say now, okay, it's destroying this relationship. And then we just like, highlighted a lot of them. You understand? What about Financial pressure. What about financial pressure? Financial pressure. Talking about various stressors, external stressors, things that you maybe you cannot, I don't know how to say, it's out of your reach. For example, you have a work, you have a job that you go to every morning. You have a business that you go to every morning that bring income. You know that you need to provide. Okay, as a man, they just put it out because men, just as assumption, society just assume that men has to be the head of the family. They have to provide. They have to take that responsibility to provide for the family. Okay, as a man, you have your business or you have a job that you go to every morning. That's where you get your income. That's where you feed your family. But along the line, something happened. That's what we call external factors. Something like, it just can take a toll on your family. Why? Because you lost your job, or maybe your business starts struggling. You can maybe you made some order, or you tried to import something along the line. Maybe the ship sank or something happened. All the money that you put into that business just go like that, or someone dupe you to all your money. You understand what I mean? Or one thing or the other started like affecting your business or your job. They lay you off from work. So that little time that you be staying at home looking for job, updating your CV, sending your CV to so many companies and all that. If you are in a relationship with a woman that doesn't really understand, a woman that lack maturity, do you understand? What do you think is going to happen? It will bring pressure, a lot of pressure. It will bring a lot of issues in that relationship. You understand? Because now the money is not coming. The money is not coming anymore. You're struggling. And most times people will just like depend on their own, they depend on their savings and all that. Okay? But the problem is not about the savings or the money is not coming. The problem will come from the person that you're in a relationship with. It's either your wife or your partner or even like your girlfriend that you guys staying together. You understand? You see that there will be a lot of tension between both, a lot of tension, a lot of tension, a lot of arguments, overall dissatisfaction. You understand? You see that balancing personal life with external stressors. We're talking about when you lose that job, when you lose your business is not going well, it's overwhelming. It will impact in any relationship. But the only thing that will withstand it is communication and understanding. Once you are in a relationship with someone that understanding person, that you are in a relationship with someone that understands, that knows that no condition is permanent, that this time you used to provide, you used to take care of everything. But at the moment, you're struggling because of external stressors, external factors. Then they will see that time, they will do what? They will take over. They will try to manage so that people, outsiders will not know what is happening in that family. They will be the one now at the moment that take over and make sure that things are okay until you stand on your feet, until you go back, until maybe your business start going back again, until maybe you got a new job. But some people, that is when they will start showing you their real colors. That's when they will start like telling you that this is not what you promised me. This is not what you promised me. You said that you're going to take care of me. I didn't come here to suffer. You understand? When I was born, I wasn't born to suffer. So this is not going to happen. It's not going to work. They're putting you in all sort of stress, all sort of tension. You understand? And then you see that some of them, they will use that opportunity. They use it as an excuse to start going outside. You see them, they start coming back late. They start like, mingle out. They start disrespecting you. They start doing all sorts of things to demand that some men, they will get to the extent of like start developing anger issues. That's when you see that a man will start like, because of the insult because of the disrespect and everything, they will start beating their partner. They will start beating them up. They turn to an abusive husband, abusive partner, all of that, abusive boyfriend, because the woman have taken advantage of their predicament or advantage of that stress, we call the external stressor. Just they capitalize on that to do what? To stress them, which is not right. And that is one of the, I think is it kills relationship like crazy, because when everything is going fine, when everything is rosy, when the money is there, you never know the kind of person that you're in a relationship with. You will not know the real person that you're in a relationship, because everything is okay. They want to go out. There's money. They're coming in. There's food. Everything. There's money. So they don't lack nothing. But until you lack something, once you start struggling a bit, that is when you're going to know the real person that you're in a relationship. That is when you're going to know, because that is when you see that you said, what? I didn't know that you have this kind of character in you. You were surprised that you start experiencing seeing some attitude that you've never seen before. The same person would start you that normally calls you with some pet names. They have some special names they call you. They will stop calling you those things, and they start calling you with your first name. Some even give you a nickname. Or if you have children, they will start calling you with the straight to the name of your child. Or do you understand what I mean? They will not, all those pet names, they stop. Why? Because they ask you that they want to do their hair. I want to go and do my nails. And you're telling them that the money you have here is the money that you keep, that will sustain you for a while until you get a job. That please, if they can just try and plait their hair or find somehow that they can manage, then they'll bust. They will, like, you the character, the way their mouth will open and the way their mouth will be like moving, the things that will come out of their mouth, you'll be shocked. You never see that since the years maybe you guys been dating. Even when you met them, you never like see that before. Their face, their eyes will change, everything, and you will be afraid. What happens? It's not that you've not been doing all those things. You've been doing, or you've been providing, you've been doing all of that from day one. But this time, can you just manage a bit till we'll come back to where we used to be? Do you understand? We're talking about external stressors, external stressors, external factors that can, bring dissatisfaction. They can bring tension, can bring argument to your relationship. Talking about financial pressure, work demands, societal expectations, all of that, all of that. Because when you talk about work demand as well, some people, because of their job title, their job specifications, and all that, you see that maybe their company might even send them to another state, or they can send them, change their hours or change the way they work. Then they start coming back late, or they start going out very early. Some of them, you know, they will not be having more time again to spend with the kids, or spending with the wife, or spending with the partner, or something like that. And it's not going to last for a while. So it's not going to last for a long time. Just for a while, it's going to be like, short time stuff. But the same thing will come back to what we're talking about understanding in that relationship. If you're with someone that is matured, what I mean by matured, being matured is not by age. We're talking about matured upstairs, matured, okay? Someone that really understand the nature of that relationship, the nature of the universe, because there's always up and down. It will happen. There's always something that goes up will come down. It fluctuates like this. It will not be rosy all the time. You understand what I mean? Something will happen. And once that thing happens, there will be a shift in that relationship. So how do you handle that shift? How do you handle that pressure? That's when the understanding comes in. That's when you see someone that is matured. That's when you see a grown-up person. That's when they will call you down and sit you down and communicate with you and say to you, listen, I know that this is what is going on. I noticed that is because most times when men they find themselves in that kind of predicament, they find themselves in that kind of situation, they don't normally say things. They will keep it to themselves because some of them they'll be ashamed of themselves. They'll be thinking, blaming themselves that it's their fault that they lost their job or it's their fault that their business is not going well and all that. You understand? And they trying their you see that some of them early in the morning, they will go out in the morning, they might not come back till late just to see maybe when they'll come back, their kids, their wife, maybe they're sleeping because they are afraid, they are ashamed just to face them. But that's when you need a partner, you need a wife that understands things. That's when they will call you and say to you, listen, I've been noticing changes. I know that this is not you. What is happening? What's going on? Can you talk to me? And as a man or as someone, you know when someone wants to like talk to you genuinely. You know when they care. You know when they want to know what is really going on. Then you see something, they'll open up. They will tell them what's happening. And my business is not going well. This is what happened. I invested money and I didn't know that these people they're criminals. Okay, they're fraud. They dupe my money, they take everything. At the moment I'm struggling. But I'm gonna go back to my feet. Don't worry, things gonna be all right. What do you think some of those the woman would do? Because if someone that really understands that relationship, she will say to you to come, don't worry, everything's gonna be all right. Some even might even get to the extent of say, okay, don't worry, how much do you need to put in your business? How much do you need? Then most men they don't really say the real amount because they don't want to put pressure. She will raise the money, or she can raise half of it and say, take this and go back to you. Because at the end of the day, no amount of money the woman gives to you that you know that the money is they borrowed the money to you, even if they didn't tell you that it's you know what I mean, they're still gonna get the money back from one way or the other. You understand what I'm talking about? Is what are those things that ruin relationships? What are those things that ruin relationship? Okay, and this is why I kept this one at the last. Understanding. If there's no understanding, that's not forget about all the whole things that we said. If there's no understanding, that's nothing. Because understanding is true understanding that you understand communication. It's true understanding that you understand high expectations. You true understanding that you understand lack of commit. All of those things you have to understand the dynamics of that relationship, how the relationship is going. You know when your man is not happy. You know when your woman is not happy. You know what is happening around them because you understand them. You understand the mood. You know that some moods sometimes they will not be happy. Some days maybe it's one or two things. It's going to happen. Maybe she's not in the she's in her that period where she's supposed to like you know that things gonna change. You know that it's gonna affect her mood and everything. You understand that. There should be understanding that relationship. But if there's no understanding, you affect the relationship to the extent that they get to the extent where people can separate or divorce. You understand what I mean? So there's a lot of things, a lot of things that bring relationship problems, a lot of things that destroy relationship, a lot of things that ruin relationship. You understand? So I don't know how it's going to your relationship. I don't know what's going on in your relationship, but there's a lot of things that ruin relationship. But at the end of the day, once you have there's understanding, once both of you understand each other, once there's communication, once you can talk, you can relate to each other, you can talk to the other person and say to them what you are feeling, how you are feeling, what is going on around you, and them too, they will understand and communicate to you back. and listen while you're talking. Then you listen when they're talking back. You guys will understand each other. That relationship, no matter what, it's gonna be healthy and strong. You understand what I mean? Also, when you don't allow other people to influence you, when you don't have mind of your own, you will struggle. You will struggle. You will struggle so much. Okay, so we're coming to rounding up on what we're discussing. All right, guys, listen. I would like you guys to like share this program. Share the program. Send it to your contact, Facebook, WhatsApp, and all that. Share the program. Okay, if it's the first time you're coming across one, please just give us a follow on Facebook. We're also live on TikTok. We're going live on TikTok, even at least almost every night. We're going live on TikTok. Okay, so you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. All right. Okay, so relationship, they are hard these days due to changing social dynamics. You talk about communication challenges, you talk about high expectations, you talk about lack of commitment, you talk about external stressors, you talk about understanding all of this. But once you're navigating all these complexities, yeah, all you need is just to put in a little bit of effort, understanding and effective communication from both partners, from both parties. It will help. It will help a lot. It will take you a long way. It will help. Even if you didn't get anything from what we discussed this evening, even if you didn't get nothing from what we just said, just grab those two: communication and understanding. Try to make sure that in your relationship you guys communicate all the time. Try to find someone that you know that likes to express themselves. Someone that can tell you when they are not happy. Someone that can tell you when you offended them. Someone that can relate to you. Do you understand? It's not the ones that they don't say none. Instead of them talking to you, they will rather go and talk to people outside. Then you're going to hear their problem from people outside. Then those ones will come and tell you that what's going on. Your partner said this, your wife said this, and all that. It's from people outside that we're gonna come to tell you. But you are with that person. Why can't they tell you what's happening? What is bothering them? They will not, because they don't have the mind of their own, and that is a big problem. It brings a lot of problem in relationship, and it ruins a lot of relationship. Understand? Okay, that's what we're going to stop this evening, and I think we are back. Next time, the same thing. It's going to be a lot of relationships. What do you call it? Series that we'll be doing throughout for a while now. Okay. Also, if you have any concerns, if you have any topic that maybe you're thinking that you want us to like look into, all right, send it to the WhatsApp number that is there, +447449823876. Just send me a message. Don't worry, don't put your name. Don't put your name or something like that. Okay, so on that, we're gonna get it. We'll look into it. Have any question? The same thing. Send a question on all that. On that note, we're going to stop this evening. I said to you, all the guys that stayed to this time, I appreciate you guys. And I believe that you're going to have a lovely weekend. And take good care of yourself till I see you guys next week, Friday. So you can join us on TikTok probably in our time or half an hour, just so maybe 30 minutes from now, we're going live on TikTok. Also, we're going to be live as well tomorrow evening, TikTok. But on this channel, we normally do Facebook and YouTube. We normally do every Friday, 7 p.m. UK time. Understand? So I see you guys over there. God bless and take good care of yourselves.